What's up, loves? It's Anam, and welcome back to part 2 of my skincare and beauty tips for the summertime series that's happening this month. If this is your first time on my channel, hello! I post videos up every single Friday at 2:30 p.m. about life, beauty, organizing, and people that I do life with. So if you want to, hit that red button down below and join me. So in today's video, like I mentioned in last week's video, I am going to take you through my summertime makeup routine. It's very short and simple. I mean, I'm probably going to be explaining a little bit, so the video might be a little bit long. But while I'm doing my makeup, it's funny, I'm going to give you guys 3 skincare tips that you can do during the summertime that is great for your skin. And yes, I have a fresh canvas on right now. I don't have any makeup because I wanted to walk you guys through it. So let's get straight into the video. So I will be looking down at a mirror down below just to make sure that I have my makeup on done correctly. So I am going to create my tinted moisturizer. I've already washed my face. I actually wash my hands as well too because I want to make sure that, you know, my hands are clean when I'm touching my face. So I'm going to get my tinted moisturizer made with my moisturizer and a little bit of my foundation. And I'm going to mix it all together. Okay. So I have my brush, and I'm using a BS Small Face Round Brush. This is what it looks like. And I actually got all of these brushes on Amazon, and some of them are from BH Cosmetics, which I will post down below. So I'm going to take some of that tinted moisturizer and start applying it just all over my face with the brush evenly. My face has literally cleared up from switching over to Core Organics, which I love so much. I mean, it is breaking out a little bit because, you know, you're switching from a different skincare brand and your skin is getting used to it for sure. So I'm just making sure I'm taking care of my skin and, you know, using the right products. Okay, so there it is. I did bring it down to my neck because I want to make sure that I'm grabbing that. It's just a really nice coverage. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I have my foundation on. Next, I am going to put my concealer on. Now, you don't have to necessarily put concealer on during the summertime, but I have like bags under my eyes and they are hereditary. My dad has them, and so I just kind of like that lift that my concealer gives, and it just looks really even and your skin just looks amazing. So the concealer that I use is the Master Conceal by Maybelline. It's one of my favorites. It's in the color 40 medium, and I just take like a little dot, or like that much. I don't know if you can see that much. And I will put it just one dot right here, and I just go on each side. So it's just really light, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take your ring finger and you're just going to blend it in to your eye line in a triangular motion. And this probably just takes about 15 to 20 seconds on each side. Anyone else notice that you may make funny faces when you're doing your makeup? I do all the time. I don't know what it is, but okay. Bam. So that's done, and now I'm going to bake my under eye with my RCMA setting powder. It is the best setting powder I have ever found. It's a translucent powder, and what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to take it, I'll look into the camera, and I literally just bake it. And I leave this powder on for about 2 minutes, and you're probably asking, why in the world are you baking your face? Like, is this necessary? I highly recommend it. I believe it is because sometimes you have like little lines under your eyes, and when you just do it in like one motion of just setting it, you don't really get into the creases, and when you bake, it has time to get into those creases and just sit there, so then when you wipe it off, it's all good to go and you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. Okay, So I do this, and then I always do my smile lines because for some reason I always get like creases right there. So I look really funny, but you know what? It is what it is. Okay, so while this is all baking, I want to share my 3 tips when it comes to skincare during the summertime. Tip number 1 is to exfoliate, and that's just not your face but your body as well, because when you're in the sun, your skin just, you know, over time with wearing sunscreen and going out in the sun, you build up some dead skin cells. So you always want to make sure that your skin is exfoliated, it's nice and clean, and that's happening on a consistent basis. I love exfoliating because your skin actually becomes smoother over time, and who doesn't want smooth skin? So that is my tip number 1. Tip number 2. People sometimes forget about the eyes and the lips during the summertime, and you don't want to forget about your eyes and lips. My number 1 recommendation for each of the areas is, you know, in the summertime, sometimes when we don't like wear our sunglasses, which I highly recommend you carry sunglasses with you all the time, is you end up like squinting, and that can create lines too, and no one really wants lines. So I recommend carrying a pair of sunglasses around with you wherever you go, because then it's just not as much squinting that you're doing when you're out in the sun. And then when it comes for your lips, I would recommend exfoliating your lips as well, because they are exposed to the sun. They might get dried, maybe you're not used to sun exposure, and so it's really, really great that your lips also get a treatment done as well. And if you don't have a lip exfoliator, totally okay. I sometimes use a toothbrush, or I will take some honey and some brown sugar, and I will just exfoliate my lips with just my fingers, and it's just a nice removing of dead skin and just really plump, fresh lips that you have. So you definitely don't want to forget about your eyes and your lips during the summertime. And then the 3rd tip that I can give with skincare during the summertime is eat foods that are cooling. Now, what I mean by this is there are seasonal fruits and vegetables that you can eat that keep your body temperature cool when you're out in the sun, and that also brings me back to drinking lots of water, because that will keep your body temperature down too if you're in the sun actually a lot longer than normal. So definitely do that. Drink water. You can even drink coconut water or vegetable juices that have, you know, fruit in it as well, because those are natural electrolytes for your body that are great for your body. So those are my 3 tips when it comes to skincare during the summertime, and I promise I will post all of that down below in the description box. So let's get back into my makeup. My under eyes have been set, so I'm going to take my fluffy round brush and I'm just going to wipe it away. It's so smooth. It just creates this really light look during the summertime. That's pretty much it. Look at that. Super nice, super simple. It's just really light, and I'll just take the remaining of the brush and set the rest of my face. And I always usually do this because I have naturally like oily combination skin, so anytime I can set my face and remove some of those oils, I will. Okay, next I'm going to just really quickly, during the summertime, I don't touch up my brows too much or fill them in because you're just always on the go. So I'll just take a spoolie that I have with me and I'll just brush through my brows just so they look a little tamed, and they're all going, the hairs are all going in the same direction. And that's literally pretty much it that I do. And then next, I always love blush because I feel like, I mean, you can leave the door or out the door looking like this and it's great. You just have like a nice canvas, but I really like putting on blush because it just brings color to your face. And I'm using my blush by Bobbi Brown. They don't sell this color anymore, which is really sad, but I will link a similar one down below. So I dab it in once and literally just put it on my cheeks ever so lightly. Bam. And you can already tell a difference. Like, it just brings so much color onto your face and you look alive. You're gonna tap and then you're gonna do the opposite side. And you always want to just stay right here on your cheeks. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I didn't put anything more on my brush. I'm just blending it out. And that's the key when it comes to makeup. Any look that you're doing, it's all about blending. When you blend it out more, it might take a little bit more time. It just makes you have a really effortless look. It's really nice, and it's just really, really, just really pretty. Camera ready all the time. Okay, so I am done with my blush, and then the last thing I am going to put on my mascara, and the mascara that I use is the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. I love this mascara. It literally, hands down, it's $7.89 at the drugstore, and I've just had it for years, and I've tried so many mascaras out there too, and I always come back to this. So I'm going to do my lashes real quick, and I don't put a lot on of this mascara because I want to keep it just very light, and I want the look to just be really, really natural. But sometimes if I don't do a lot on my face, I will do a lot more on my eyes because I love a good eyelash look. So here is my mascara, and then I'll do the bottom lashes. And when I do my bottom lashes, it just kind of lines my bottom line as if I have like a liner down there, but I don't. So, okay. And that's pretty much it. The last thing that I'm going to do is put on chapstick. You don't want to forget about your lips, like I said. And I love this chapstick. This is my favorite chapstick. I literally put it on twice a day, and it just moisturizes my lips to the core. Okay, so this is my final look. It is just really nice and simple. It's really, really just light. You can go and run out the door. It's really one of my favorite go-to looks when it comes to doing makeup in the summertime. But I'm going to zoom out a little bit and continue this video. Well, I hope all of you loves enjoyed that video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you like videos like this of me doing my makeup routine, or you want me to do a particular maybe eye look, then let me know in the comment section down below, and I would love to create those videos for you. And I will list all of my products that I use in the description box down below for you to reference from. But I hope all of you loves have an amazing week. I'm looking forward to next week, and I love you so much. Skincare tips that you can do. Oh my gosh, I like literally almost choked. Wow, this is like really close. Oh my gosh.